All right, hi y'all. My name is Lauren Pryor, and this summer I worked with Foot Cattle Company, and I'm originally from Southwest Nebraska, so I am not a Kansas native, but I really enjoyed my time in Kansas, so I'll throw that out there now. So a little bit of background information on Foot Cattle Company. It's actually a rather large cattle company. We have 5 different feed yards, all in northwest Kansas and southwest Nebraska. And I'll go over kind of where they are here in a little bit. We also do have one trucking company that's based out of Hoxie, and that's where I spent most of my time this semester, or this summer, not semester. So along with, it's a cattle company, so we purchase a lot of feeder cattle that we bring into our feed yards and feed until they're ready to go to the market. But along with purchasing those cattle, Foot's also taken a lot of high moisture corn, silage, hay, and other feedstuffs that we need to feed our cattle on a daily basis. So we're doing a lot of local business with a lot of the local farmers to bring in all of those ingredients that we need on a daily basis. So this is our trucking company that I have worked with all summer. It's called PSI Transport out of Hoxie. They transport a lot of our cattle, a lot of our feedstuffs, everything we need to feed every day. And I spent most of my time here helping organize files. We have a lot of truck files and equipment files that needed to be organized and put in the proper file in the proper order. I know my boss even had things that VIN numbers needed to be attached to the right trailer so that we weren't going in the wrong direction. So I really did enjoy my time at PSI. I did learn a lot about what it takes to have the trucks and everything that needs to be put into it. I was able to spend some time at the feed yard. So the first one I went to was Hoxie Feed Yard, which is located right northwest of Hoxie. And here I was able to go with Carrie, and we did some feed mix tests to sample the feed and figure out how well the feed was being mixed in the feed trucks and the quality of the ingredients that we tested. And we do this, or I shouldn't say we, but Carrie does this about every 6 to 8 weeks. I was grateful to ride along with her on a couple different places that we went to. Our next feed yard is Decatur County Beef, which is up in Oberlin. It's actually north of Oberlin. Right on the highway there, you'll see it as you travel north. So while I was visiting Decatur, I was actually able to learn a little bit more about our 401k program and all the benefits that Foots have to offer. So a little bit more about the human resources side. I was also able to tour each yard that I went to, so it was really unique. I got to see the processing facilities and different things that Decatur had to offer. One of the next ones we went to was Lane County Feeders. This one is down in Dayton, so it's more considered, I think, south central Kansas. But we got to spend the day at Dayton also doing the mix test for the feed yard. And they actually have a brand new processing facility going up right now. So I actually got to tour that and see the similarities and the differences between each yard, which was I thought was really cool. Pioneer Feed Yard. Pioneer is down in Oakley. It's right off the interstate there over by Mittens. And this day was actually kind of unique. I spent the day doing some community outreach and got to see a little bit more of the community. Oakley is really known for their Buffalo Bill, and I got to go visit the travel center and kiss the buffalo, which I thought was really neat. I gained a lot of information because I know the more northern half up in North Platte is what I know, so I thought this was really neat to get all this information. In the afternoon, I was also able to create reports for those mix tests. So Carrie had done previous mix tests and got results, and so I was able to kind of create those reports and see how well the trucks mixed and like what those differences were between each feed bunk that we tested from. And last but not least, I spent 3 weeks at home. I am originally from Imperial, and we have a feed yard called Imperial Beef up there. It's in southwest Nebraska. It's about 2 hours northwest of here, a little ways. My 3 weeks in Imperial, I was up there for triticale silage, which is the feed stuff that we bring in. And I scaled a lot of the trucks like I'm doing here, although this is a PSI corn oil truck. But I scaled a lot of the triticale trucks that we got in so we could have a record of how much we actually had in the pile that we did. That only took about 2 weeks. We were able to finish in a good amount of time, actually. Long hours, but it was all worth it. And then the week after harvest, I actually helped in the office by scaling trucks. We had a lot of corn trucks that come in on a daily basis. We have distiller trucks that come in on a daily basis. We have finisher starter trucks that come in on a daily basis, which goes into our feed rations. And so I weighed all of those guys. And I also helped with shipping cattle. We, in the office, we have to weigh every load that goes out. So I helped with that and made sure that all the paperwork was done so that we could send it to the packer and everything was off and ready to go. And unfortunately, I didn't think about a thank you slide when I was doing this. So I want to thank Carrie and Foot Cattle Company for letting me come in and take on this opportunity. It was wonderful. It's been awesome. So thank you. I want to thank Nex-Gen for letting a non-Kansan do the program. It's really been beneficial, and I do hope to return to this area after I complete my last semester in December at the University of Wyoming. So I'm working on applying to get my master's at Fort Hays State University right now. So hopefully we'll be back.